This tutorial will cover how to start and stop recording your computer screen using ActivePresenter 8. This is a powerful software which can be used for free without watermark on the output. Link to download ActivePresenter is in the description. Let's getting started now. This is the start page of ActivePresenter 8, which is very similar to version 7. In order to record a tutorial video with ActivePresenter, go ahead to top left corner of the start page, click here to launch the recording toolbar. Here is ActivePresenter 8's recording toolbar. It's similar to version 7. There is only a minor change in the default settings about the cursor effect, which I will show you later. If you are a new user, being noticed that you can select recording resolution in this area. If you want to record a specific running application on your computer, check this box, and select your app at this drop-down menu. Click this icon to turn on recording webcam function. Similar to version 7, your webcam will be recorded in a separated track which you can resize, move it around the screen, or delete it when editing easily in ActivePresenter's main workspace. Next to it is the recording audio options of ActivePresenter. Here you can turn on and off recording audio options from your microphone, or system sound. Normally, I often turn off my microphone as I don't need it. Being noticed that you can easily record your voiceover later inside ActivePresenter's main workspace if you want. No need to do it at the same time with your screen recording. Adjust recording volume with this slider. If this is the first time you use ActivePresenter, don't forget to check your recording settings of ActivePresenter. Click this little gear icon to show the recording settings. Click here. Select Recording Settings. As I mentioned earlier, in ActivePresenter 8, you can decide to record mouse cursor effects such as cursor highlight, or click sound at this area. I personally like to hear the click sound, so I will leave it turned on. If this is your first time using ActivePresenter, I would recommend to go ahead with the default settings of the program. The only thing you need to know is the how to use hotkeys to stop the recording at this tab. The default hotkey is Ctrl+End. Click Save to go back to the recording toolbar. Now you can hit this red circle button to start your recording. After the countdown, everything happening on your computer screen will be recorded. Once you've finished your recording, press Ctrl+End on your keyboard, or find ActivePresenter at the system tray at the right corner of your screen. Click this button to stop the recording. Now you will be redirected to ActivePresenter's main workspace where you can edit your recording. This is my webcam. I can easily move it around on the canvas to where I want to. For example, I can put it on top right corner of the screen. You can also see your webcam video track on the timeline too. And this is your video recording track. Once you selected it, you can go ahead to it at the Properties pane on the right. For example, you can change your mouse cursor effect at this tab. There are many things you can do with your recorded video in this main workspace of ActivePresenter. If you want to any editing feature of ActivePresenter, let me know at the comment section below. I will answer, or make a video tutorial for you. Now I will insert some callouts at the new Insert tab, then export the final result so that you can see how it looks. There are many different types of shape you can select here. I will select a random shape. Then, I can drag my mouse to where I want the shape to appear on the canvas. Double-click on the shape to type text inside it. Press Ctrl+A to highlight the text so that you can format it. You can change the background of the shape on the right Properties pane. For example, I can change it to red, and adjust the opacity of the shape a little bit. To extend the duration of the shape, you can drag the edge of the shape box on the timeline. You can also add entrance animation and exit animation effect to this shape too. This green box is used to control the duration of the animation, or in other words, control the speed of the animation. Okay, we can export our project to see the result now. To export projects in ActivePresenter, click the Export tab on the menu toolbar, then select Video to create a video tutorial. With ActivePresenter, you can export your project into different kinds of formats. But, as we are using its free version, I will suggest to export to video format only. Your final output won't be watermarked in this free version when exporting to video. That's the end of my today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to learn more about ActivePresenter, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and I will see you in my next videos. Bye for now.